Did you know that your favorite morning ritual might be doing you more harm than good? That's right, coffee. That warm, comforting cup you look forward to every morning could secretly be sabotaging your health. Now, don't panic. I'm not saying you have to give it up entirely. Coffee is one of the most beloved beverages in the world, and for good reason. It's packed with antioxidants, can boost your mood, and even support brain health. But, and this is a big but, if you're over 50 and not careful with how you consume it, your daily brew could be quietly undermining your health. In this video, we'll uncover 5 common mistakes that can turn your morning coffee into more of a foe than a friend. Some of these will surprise you, especially if you've been drinking coffee the same way for decades without a second thought. But once you learn how to avoid these pitfalls, you can keep enjoying your Java without worrying about hidden health risks. So grab your favorite mug, yes, even the one that says, "World's Grumpiest Grandpa," and let's dive into what you should and shouldn't be doing when it comes to coffee after 50. Number 1, drinking coffee first thing on an empty stomach. Let's start with a habit nearly all of us are guilty of. You roll out of bed, shuffle to the kitchen, and hit that brew button before your eyes are even fully open. Coffee before anything else, right? Well, here's the deal. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can throw your system into chaos, especially as you age. When you drink coffee first thing in the morning without eating anything, it triggers the production of stomach acid. Over time, this can irritate your stomach lining, leading to indigestion, heartburn, or even ulcers. And if you've ever felt jittery, anxious, or strangely nauseous after that first cup, it's likely because your digestive system didn't have a buffer. You basically sent in the caffeine cavalry without any backup. Take Harold, for example. At 68, he prided himself on his 2 cups before sunrise routine. But he kept having stomach cramps and didn't know why. After chatting with his doctor, he learned that simply having a piece of toast or a banana before coffee made a world of difference. So don't ditch the coffee. Just give your body a little breakfast first. Your stomach will thank you, and so will the people around you when you're less grumpy by 10 a.m. Number 2, loading it with sugar and creamers. Let's talk about the sweet stuff. You might be thinking, but I only use a little sugar. That little can really add up, especially if you're on your 2nd or 3rd cup by mid-morning. Many popular creamers, especially those fancy flavored ones, are loaded with sugar, hydrogenated oils, and artificial additives. These ingredients can increase inflammation, contribute to weight gain, and even mess with your blood sugar, especially if you're managing diabetes or pre-diabetes. Marge, 72, thought she was doing great by avoiding dessert, but was adding 2 tablespoons of hazelnut creamer to each of her 4 daily coffees. That's over 100 extra calories and nearly 20 grams of sugar a day from her coffee alone. If you're looking for a healthier option, consider switching to unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or a splash of real cream. And if you need sweetness, try a natural option like stevia or monk fruit. And no, you don't have to go full black coffee right away. You're not training for a Navy SEAL mission, but being mindful about what you're pouring in can make a big difference. Number 3, using old coffee grounds or dirty equipment. Here's a dirty little secret, literally. Many people reuse coffee grounds or go weeks, sometimes months, without cleaning their coffee maker. That's a bacterial buffet waiting to happen. Old coffee ground can grow mold and bacteria. And if your machine hasn't been cleaned lately, the water reservoir and pipes can harbor yeast, mold, and oils that go rancid over time. This doesn't just taste bad. It can cause digestive issues and even respiratory problems for people sensitive to mold spores. Bob, 75, noticed he felt queasy after coffee, blaming his aging gut. Turns out his coffee pot looked like a science experiment when he finally took it apart. After a thorough clean, his morning coffee didn't turn his stomach anymore. The solution? Clean your coffee maker at least once a week with vinegar and water. Rinse thoroughly. And for heaven's sake, don't reuse grounds. This isn't the Great Depression. Number 4, drinking coffee too late in the day. This one might seem obvious, but it's more important than ever after 50. As we age, our ability to metabolize caffeine slows down. That cup you had at 3 p.m., it might still be swirling around in your system at midnight. Caffeine can disrupt your deep sleep stages even if you think you're sleeping fine. And poor sleep isn't just about feeling tired. It's linked to memory decline, heart disease, and increased stress levels. Eleanor, 67, was sleeping poorly and assumed it was just part of aging. But once she cut off her coffee intake afternoon, she started sleeping deeper, dreaming more, and waking up feeling refreshed for the first time in years. Try switching to decaf or a caffeine-free herbal tea in the afternoon. Your older self, well-rested and full of life, will thank you. Number 5, ignoring how coffee interacts with your medications. This is one of the most overlooked mistakes, but it's a big one. Coffee, especially caffeine, can interfere with how your body absorbs certain medications. It can speed up digestion, reduce the effectiveness of some drugs, and even cause side effects when mixed with others. Common culprits: thyroid meds, antidepressants, and medications for osteoporosis or heart conditions. Always check with your pharmacist or doctor to see if your meds interact with coffee. Sometimes, all it takes is spacing your coffee and pills by an hour or two. Take Frank, 70. He was faithfully taking his thyroid medication every morning, then immediately downing a cup of strong black coffee. Turns out that coffee was reducing the effectiveness of his medication by up to 30%. Once he spaced them out, his energy and mood improved dramatically. A little timing change can go a long way toward making sure your medications work the way they're supposed to. So, let's recap. You don't have to give up coffee, but if you're over 50, a few small tweaks can make a huge difference. Don't drink it on an empty stomach. Be mindful of sugars and artificial creamers. Keep your coffee maker clean and your grounds fresh. Stop drinking caffeine too late in the day. Check for any interactions with your medications. You've worked hard to get to this stage in life. You deserve to enjoy your coffee without sabotaging your health. Think of it as sipping smarter, not less. And if you're still watching and found this helpful, comment coffee crew below. So I know you're one of the wise ones keeping your coffee clean and your mornings bright. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our health tips designed especially for the golden years. Your support helps us keep brewing up the wisdom. Until next time, sip slow, stay sharp, and take care of yourself.